You say when you clicked on the YouTube link, okay, let me see, because I'm on Patreon too, so let me go in here and look up the link. You say when you clicked on the YouTube link, okay, let me see, because I'm on Patreon too, so let me go in here and look up the link. And what does StreamYard do to my audio? I'm on Patreon too, so and what is it? Hang on, because my audio is real janky. Yeah, let me say something. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know why my audio is sounding. Yeah, let me turn back on the playback. I need to listen. Because I need to hear something. Yeah, my audio sounds like trash. Yeah, my audio sounds like trash. Okay, let me leave out of here and I'll come back. Okay, how are we doing? Audio wise. Let me listen. Let me go pull out the live stream. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. You said it sound good? Okay, I just want to make sure. You said it sound good? Okay, I just want to make sure. You said it sound good? Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, Jasper is outside. He wanted to be outside and he gets very, he tends to get very annoying if he can't go outside. Like he does. He gets really annoying when he can't go outside. So I'm like, let me just let this cat go outside. Oh, thank you, Courtney J. Yeah, I saw this at Marshall's and I was like, this is like the prettiest blue that I've seen. And so I was like, let me just get it because it's like a pretty royal blue. It would go really good with gold. So so that's what I got it. But y'all, we gonna go over some stone foolishness. I'm telling y'all. We about to go over some stone foolishness as soon as we go public on YouTube. We are. Y'all, Jasper will be in here. He's outside. He's trying to be a feral cat. He really is. You said you think some people still can't. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to get you a different link. Okay, yeah, because it does say error. So, all right, give me 1 second. Let me see what the link. Okay, let me copy it. Let me see. The video, the actual video is a link too. Let me see. Because I'm getting the link directly off the video. That is what I'm doing. So let me go back to the video. I'm taking the link directly off the video. Okay. And let me test the link myself. Oh wow, like it really won't. This is crazy. Let me see. Yeah, if you click on the actual YouTube video, on the actual video where it says YouTube, let me try to show y'all. Let me show you. I'm about to share the screen with you. Because the link doesn't work, I don't know why. YouTube is giving an error. It's YouTube, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's YouTube. But let me share the screen. I'll show y'all how to get into it. So if you go here, let me show y'all. On the video, if you click on this, YouTube, and let me watch the playback so I can make sure y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. So if you click on this little, on the video, above the title that says YouTube, it takes you directly to the YouTube video. I put the link in there for extra, but you really don't need the link. All you need to do is click on the actual video. Because of the words YouTube on there is a hyperlink. It'll take you right to the where you see right here. So you don't actually need the link. I see the error. It's a YouTube error. I don't know what's going on. I'm not like YouTube tech support, just so y'all know. I'm really not YouTube tech support. So I'm going to remove the link out of it because I don't know what's going on with YouTube. When I click on the link that I put in the description box, it does give an error. I don't know why. But if you click on YouTube on the actual video, it will take you to YouTube. Like YouTube is glitchy anyway because on my phone is being weird. Like on my phone, it won't show the chat box. Like it won't. I can't see the chat on my phone, although the point of this was literally to pull up the chat on my phone, but YouTube will not load the chat room. It just won't. It's not loading it. So, to be honest with y'all, I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what YouTube got going on, but I can't even see my own chat box. Because something wrong with YouTube. And I pulled the chat box up specifically on my phone so I can see it, but I can't see the chat box. It won't come up. So, yeah, that's Nika, that's really should be, yeah, that really should be what people are doing. I don't know why the link isn't working because I literally took it right off the video. And so yeah, because it's better to watch on YouTube through the actual app so you can be in the chat box. But I don't know. I don't know what's actually going on with YouTube. I'm getting out of the app and getting back in it. It will not show the chat box. Like it literally won't. And I'm trying to find it on my phone, it won't do it. Now it'll do it. Okay, now it does it. Yeah, YouTube be YouTube tripping. Talking about something wrong with the connection. There isn't anything wrong with my connection. My internet is fine. Let me go to this studio and let me see. It's literally over here saying the connection is excellent. Yeah, YouTube is just being weird. I don't know what to do, really. I mean, there really ain't nothing I can do.
My hand is? What is my hand hitting right here?
Oh, y'all, let's watch this. Yeah, I got some sheer tomfoolery for you.
Battery 30%.
I got another one of the man is the seed videos to show y'all. And watch this tomfoolery with this bandit. Yes, I know. Oh, it is Friday the 13th. I've always had good luck on Friday the 13th.
Connected to Cynthia's S25 Ultra.
I've always had.
Cynthia's S25.
Well, we know that the speaker is working. And so, give me 1 second. I'm about to show y'all this video. It's another bandit logic video. And this is why generally y'all don't really see me talking to bandits no more. It's just really why I don't, because there's just no point in doing it.
And LAPTOP FU56MSS4.
They're dense and dumb. They don't know basic biology. They think they do. They try to tell women about their bodies when it's quite clear men don't even know about their own bodies. And that's why we're going to go into how men are the root cause of literally every problem in the community, really in the world. So we could literally just say men are the root cause of the problems in the world, because they really actually are. But we're just going to we're going to keep it here with the problems in the community. But I want y'all to hear this discussion here.
To where it needs.
Because this is the dumb bandit. Just complete and total foolishness on this seed narrative. So let me share the screen with y'all so y'all can see hear this just blatant stupidity. And really it's this stupidity with these bandits is holding the community back too, truth be told. Okay, let's listen to it, because this is some foolishness.
To go, and her body matures. The egg tells the sperm where to come. The fallopian tube helps get the sperm to where it needs to go, and her body matures the sperm so that it's capable of fertilizing the egg if the egg chooses it.
That's simply not true. They're not answer. Releasing chemicals so the sperm can find the egg, when in reality, the man's, I don't want to say it bad, bad word, but
genetic material?
No. His magic wand, right?
Uh-huh.
It has that reason to inject itself into the womb and guide the sperm.
Okay, so let's talk about anatomy then. So the woman's body, the dangler goes into the woman's body. So you're saying that it puts the genetic material exactly where it needs to be.
Exactly where it needs to be.
Okay, so see where my hand is? See where my hand is? What is my hand hitting right here? If this is the woman's body.
The thing that feels like an AirPod.
That would be called a cervix. You know what the cervix does?
What does the cervix do? You're more equipped to tell me what that is.
No, we're all equipped with the same information because
it's your body.
Okay, I've never seen it, but we all know because of biology, because we have textbooks and we've gone to elementary school.
You never seen your own cervix.
Do you know where the cervix is?
I
don't know why you would think that the average woman has seen her cervix. The cervix is the entrance to what?
I got the picture in my head. So you have the tunnel, right? And then when you get to that tunnel, it's like this, it's almost a wall. You can go right over it. And then you have
Wait. We're at the cervix. We're at the cervix.
We're in the tunnel, right? We're in the
I don't know
tunnel,
what
right?
tunnel you're talking about. Can you use biological
I have to travel through. My thing got to travel through a tunnel to reach
the vagina? This is the vagina. My hand is the vagina. This is your dangler.
Okay.
And it's at the top of what you said feels like an AirPod, which I don't even know what that means. That would be.
We would never feel it because we never seen the cervix. I've been an explorer, so I've been inside, so I know what I'm talking about.
What is above the cervix? What is the cervix?
What is
protecting?
The cervix? I don't know the goddamn scientific.
Do y'all see how retarded this is? We ain't even halfway in yet. I want y'all to understand how dumb this is. Like, this is really retarded. This is a bandit who wants to tell women about the function of their body. Mind you, he doesn't even know the basics of female anatomy. Don't even know the basics. He don't even know the basics of it. And really, Angela has way too much tolerance for these bandits. She lets them stay on and ramble far longer than she should ever allow. Like, they should never be allowed to ramble on this much.
Yeah.
I just know what it feels like.
Okay, you wouldn't feel anything past the cervix. We've never been past the cervix. That's what the cervix is there for. It said, what is above it?
What is above it? Skin?
Okay, the uterus. The uterus is above the cervix. So the cervix is at the top of the vagina, and then the uterus is up here. So when you're saying that your dangler releases your genetic material, it has to go through the cervix, into the uterus, and then through the fallopian tube. So no, you are not dropping your genetic material off in the right spot because hold on. The egg is in the fallopian tube. So that is why it's necessary for the egg to release chemicals for the sperm to know where to go.
But the man still has to ejaculate enough sperm, right, to flood that system, right? So it doesn't matter about the egg letting off a scent or whatever. It doesn't matter because the sperm is going to flood that system, and a sperm cell will enter in the egg, regardless of sex or anything.
Emotion. Why do you think that the woman's egg has to release chemicals?
Do y'all see? Just incredibly dumb. Yeah, you said I would be having a conversation with someone who doesn't know anything about the topic we have discussing. Exactly. Like, what do you mean flooding the system? Like, what is that? This bandit is on there talking about, it's go flood the system. A remedial dumb bandit that I wouldn't have a conversation with.
If they weren't needed. So
I just want to know how you know that the egg is releasing
science. So this is settled science. This is something that they've known has happened. So
did you just know how ridiculous you sound though? I don't know nothing about my body, but someone outside of me knows more about my body than me.
So you said that I sound ridiculous because I'm telling you what scientists have found via research. You're saying that you know what's going on inside your body. How many sperm did your body create today?
Shoot, I drank some water today. That's about what, 300,000.
Okay.
If I drink some more water, it'd be 100,000. Add that, 400,000. You know.
So when did you start creating this batch? How long ago?
I started drinking water early in the morning. You know.
I mean, how long does it generally take you to go from the beginning process to the point where they're ready to be ejaculated? How long does that take?
It takes a full day.
A full day?
It does take a full day for me, you know, because sometimes I like to start drinking water and stuff like that.
So it takes you a day to produce sperm that are ready to be ejaculated?
I mean, how would I put this? So, you know, the night before, you know, you do your thing, what you want, do. That's about, what, 1.5 million is gone. So I have to drink some more.
This is a retard.
You know, accumulate that 1.5 million that was gone from last night. And, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. You know, I don't need no
Okay, so you're not interested in science.
I am interested in science, what the heck?
Okay, because you're not saying anything that is accurate. The egg tells the sperm where to come. The fallopian tube helps get the sperm to where it needs to go, and her body matures the sperm.
This is one of those bandits who was running on her panel talking about dead wombs. I think he shouldn't have even been allowed to. No, he shouldn't. They're extremely dumb. That's my thing too. You will lose brain cells watching this foolishness. You just really will. You just really will. You're gonna lose brain cells. We gonna go over something else too. But it's time for us to start live on YouTube. So in just a second, because I'm drying the top coat on us now, and then we're gonna go live on YouTube, and there's some videos I need to show y'all, and then we'll get into the discussion of men being the root cause of the problem. And if anybody wants to call in, then we'll let them call in. The sad part is some woman is having sex with him. Yep. This dumb bandit said he can drink some water and then he'll make 100,000 more sperm. These are the men who are saying that they're creating life, mind you, not with their own body and somebody else's body, because their body isn't equipped to actually create life. They have to take their genetic material out of their body and deposit it into an anatomically different body so that life can be created. Yeah, just making stuff up. But the bottom line is they talk about how they can create life, but they can't do it in their own bodies, and they don't know anything about the actual bodies that they need in order to create life. And it's just like, because these are idiots. They're running around saying that they got a seed and they spark life because they can't create life. They're jealous. They're trying to downplay what women are doing and take credit for it. Like, male bodies don't create life. It doesn't possess a seed. It has no ability to sustain anything. Let me do one thing while we go live on YouTube, because I'm about to put it live on YouTube. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make this public. Because I need to do something really quickly. But we're going to be waiting for people to come in. That's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for people to come in. And while people are coming in, because I now made it live. So while people are coming in, I need to pull up something. Okay, I have to do something. Okay. So let me see what we got. Welcome, people who are coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to get back on camera in just a minute. Let me do something in the YouTube studio. Let me do something really quickly. You will have the opportunity to come up if you would like to, but you obviously have to wait. Sorry guys, I'm doing something. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Harvey Truth. Let me. Okay. All right, I just had to go back here and do something, but again, people will have the opportunity to call in. For the people who are coming in, if you are not subscribed to Patreon but want to see more content, you can absolutely subscribe to me on Patreon. The link is in the description box. It will be pinned to the comment section in just 1 second, so you guys will be able to come over there and get it if you want to. You are not required to subscribe, but you can if you want to. If you want to see the content, you would have to subscribe. But there's a number of different tiers that you can subscribe to and things of that sort. So it's not really, there's something for everybody on there. Okay, so I want to show y'all a video, 2 different videos we go get into. I've already looked at one of the videos to make sure it doesn't have anything in it that would be controversial to YouTube. But first we'll get into some MAGA madness. Y'all know we usually do MAGA madness. We about to get into some MAGA madness because I find this video really, really interesting. I find this video really interesting. Interesting in the sense that we see a certain narrative about erasure being perpetuated by one group of people. We hear them complaining, saying their culture is being erased, they're being replaced, when their population declines. Fear-based people. There's a group of fear-based people who talk a lot about their culture and its erasure and the fear around its erasure. So I want us to look at this video right here, because this video is very telling. This man here, he was allowed essentially to explain why he believes that whiteness is being erased, white culture. Now, I don't really know what white culture is. I've heard certain people ask about it in podcasts and on panels, and it seems to be very difficult for white people to articulate what whiteness is. What is white culture? It seems to be it's just very difficult for them to actually tell what this is. So let's get into this video, and maybe this video can help us understand what this fear of erasure and cultural replacement is. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Tell me how you define white identity and what you think is being erased about white identity.
Certain types of Anglo-derived culture that comes from our history.
Like what?
Let me think about this. Senator, I would say if you were to book by one of your former Senate colleagues, Born Fighting, about the sort of Scotch-Irish military culture and certain, pride that went with that, that would be one example. Obviously, you can have sub-elements of that culture. You could have Italians, you could have Irish, and those are in many ways more.
But you're worried about white culture. You're not worried about, you're now retreating to ethnic identity. You don't speak about ethnic identity, you speak about white identity. So tell me the values that stitch together white identity and that make it different than black identity.
I would say that the white church is very different than the black church in terms of its tone and style on average. Foodways could often be different. Music can be different.
Those are being erased.
Music can be different if you look at the Super Bowl halftime show, which was not in English this year.
So our ability to access white churches or white food or white music is being erased?
I am concerned with the majority common American culture that we had for some time that through particularly mass immigration, I think has become much more balkanized, and I think that weakens us. And again, I'm not running away from that comment. I'm not apologizing for it.
Well, I'm way over my time. I think you're struggling to answer this question, right? Because underlying your beliefs is a sentiment that white culture is just simply better. Tell me how you define white.
Well, here's the problem. The problem is he can't even quantify white culture. He can't describe it. He can't tell you what it is. Like even when he attempted to respond, he said white food, but he didn't say what it was. White churches are different, didn't define how, and music from a white Hispanic speaking in Spanish. Because Bad Bunny isn't Afro anything. You can look at Bad Bunny and see at most he might be a quadroon, the same as Cardi B, but we know that he's not black. In fact, Bad Bunny will be more closely related to white than he would black. So, but even still, that's ethnic identity. What he is talking about is white cultural identity, except he cannot describe it. They're complaining that white culture is being erased, that white identity is being replaced, but they literally cannot even define what it is. If you don't know if you can't describe what it is, then how can you accurately say that is being replaced? Mestizo isn't a race. A mestizo means a mixed person, heavy emphasis on European DNA. That's what a mestizo is. I wish y'all would use Google. Let's look at what is a mestizo. Because you're going to say, oh, Bad Bunny is a mestizo. What's a mestizo? Well, what is a mestizo? Because y'all like to say dumb stuff. Because I know this is another way of mentioning a biracial person. Oh, it is. A mestizo is a person of combined European, usually Spanish, and indigenous American ancestry. So a mixed person, just like we said. I said Bad Bunny will be a quadroon. You came back and said, oh, Bunny of the Mestizo. Mestizo means mixed. Heavy emphasis on European Spanish DNA. I'm gonna need if you have a cell phone, you literally have a smartphone in your hand. There's no reason to be dumb. There's no reason to be dumb if you have literally a computer in your hand. You can just ask Google, what is a mestizo? And it will tell you it is a mixed person. And what's going to come up most, what's going to come up first in the description is European. European, it's not even going to say indigenous in European. It's going to say European first and indigenous. There's a reason why it's putting European first, because these people are heavily mixed with European, mostly European. A term originating from the Spanish colonial caste system, primarily used in Latin America. It describes individuals with mixed heritage, often representing the majority population in countries like Mexico. It signifies a blend of cultural practices, including language and tradition, meaning not a race. Meaning you wouldn't be saying somebody is a mestizo to describe their physical appearance. You would be using it to describe mostly their language and their culture. So like I said, Bad Bunny is more white than he is anything. He is more white than he is anything. Bad Bunny is more white than he is anything, like Cardi B is more white than she is anything. She is more white. She is more white. It doesn't make sense to take somebody who is primarily white with a little bit of black DNA and then call them black. No, she is a mixed white woman. Bad Bunny is a mixed white man who speaks Spanish. That is what he is. Hold on, y'all. I dropped my I dropped some nail polish on my leg. Hold on for 1 second. I need to get this up. Y'all know I was drying this nail. Give me 1 second. Cause I done dropped this on my lap. Yeah, but it irks me when we have access to Google and people get in the comment section saying, oh, well, Bad Bunny is a mestizo. Did you look up the definition of what a mestizo was before you chose to come in here and put that in here? You didn't look it up? You probably watching this from your phone. So I just feel like we have to start using our phones for what they're for. Because in the time it took you to type into the comment section, Bad Bunny is a mestizo, you could have typed into Google, what is a mestizo? You could have did the same thing. Same thing. To find out what a mestizo is. He's a mixed white man. And that's basically what a mestizo is, a mixed white person. And yes, Bad Bunny is that, and Cardi B is that as well. Two mixed white people who are heavily benefiting off of African culture. Because I don't know if y'all watched Bad Bunny's halftime performances and showed all of the cultural things that relate right over there back to Africans and black people. Like dominoes is their game, really? Dominoes is their preferred game. It's dominoes. And y'all know everybody in every hood, every black person nearly is sitting up in their house slapping dominoes down on the table. You say he looks like a French white man? He's not, though. He can look like a French white man. He's not one. He's not from France. So now let's get into, because this video is going to show you how men are the root cause of the problem, and it's also about to show you there's a hood rat problem. I'm going to go out here and say it already. There is a hood rat problem. It really is, and y'all gotta see this. Y'all just have to. And y'all probably already saw this video. We are gonna pause in between and give commentary. We really are. Reggaeton is the Spanish version of reggae. Yeah, I know. Santeria is the Spanish version of voodoo. like we know. I know dominoes is a black people's game across the diaspora. A lot of the stuff that they made reference to is still displayed in either the black American community or in Africa. Yep, in fact, starting from the sugarcane fields, yeah, Bad Bunny did a great job of connecting the diaspora. He really did. But he probably should have been shouting out Africa for giving Latins like a good 80 to 90% of their culture. Like your spiritual system came from Africa. You worship, even with Santeria, you worship African deities. You do. You worship African deities. But look, men are the root cause of the problems in the community, even when you have situations like this. Even when we have a situation like the Brorilla situation, we go get into it. But let's break down this ghetto, hot trash, tacky, hood rat mess of a video. Put a 1 in the chat box if y'all saw this video. I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat box, because we gonna talk about this mentality too. And understand that men, yes, men are at the root cause of this mentality right here too. But y'all put a 1 in the chat box if y'all have seen this video. If not, you about to see it now. Okay, let's get into this. You see the caption, lady catches her husband cheating in a bar restaurant, and this happens. You said you saw this 2-part hot mess. Okay, well, Harvey, you about to see it now. Let's get into it. We go pause and give commentary.
I'm just down here, my husband with this bitch that he met at the casino that he was flirting with in my motherfucking face. I said what the fuck I said, the hoe ain't gonna do nothing about it. Yeah, I said what I said. You down here with my husband.
Now, let me pause this, because right out the gate, this is trifling. Right out the gate, you already know this lady spent her whole entire life dealing with this man cheating, fighting for her literal life in this marriage. This is a marriage, and this woman is in this marriage having to confront a woman when she should be confronting her man, mind you. Because this ain't his first rodeo. We know a man is at the root cause of this situation right here. A man is at the root cause of, this man is at the root cause of this situation. He is the root cause of this situation. Yup. He's calm. He unbothered. She raging on the side chick, which this woman doesn't matter, because this could be any woman. This could be any woman. And I keep seeing videos coming off on my TikTok thread of black women with this nonsense that the side chick is the blame. No, the person to blame is this man right here. Why is she talking to her? This ain't his first rodeo. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna run downstairs and put Jasper in the house so I don't have to keep checking on him. Give me 1 second. Get up here. Here, let me take this off you. Let me get it off. Don't cry when I take it over your head. Okay? You take this off you. You're so pretty. There you go. There you go. Come on. Let's take this. I know you don't like it. As you go over your head. There you go, buddy. Okay. All right, bye then. Don't go in my room. What you mean? So, I just told you don't go in my room. What? What you want? What? You want a treat? Don't jump on my lap. Here, let me get you a treat. So you can come. Okay, come on. Okay, sorry, I know y'all heard him. Yeah, he did. He wanted he's in my room actually. He wanted a treat. Yeah, he's in my room. Okay. All right, so we You said you had to take off your cat's bell. Okay, yeah, Jasper, he wants the treats. That's what he wants. But he's in my room over here. That's what he wanted. Okay. But let's get back into it. Because this is the root cause of this problem is this man. You can tell this man is a serial cheater. We can do that. We can do that on Monday if Patreon agrees. I'll ask the Patreon ladies and gents. Ask the Patreon ladies and gents, Katrina. But I'll do a poll in there, and we'll see if they want to discuss what how do women benefit from marrying them. We'll do that. But one thing you can take from this is, yeah, I'm in an office right now. This is my office. My bedroom is over there. Yeah, my bedroom is down the hall. The office is right here. Jasper's in my room down the hall. There's a perch on the window just like here. There's a perch like this in my room on the window. Yeah, he likes to, I put one in each room because he likes to sit on them. Him and Sasha. Really, one is for him and one is for Sasha, but y'all know Sasha, I ain't seen Sasha yet. Sasha's somewhere. I don't know where she at. You said he's too old to be cheating. He probably tricking their money. But the fact of the matter is, just by the dynamic of this, you can tell this man cheats all the time. Because what did she say? She said, this is a woman who's always liking his post on social media. So this is a woman who feels like she got to track this man. She got to look at all his posts. She got to look at his friends list. She got to see who he following and who liking his posts. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that for no man. I'm not about to track a man. I'm not about to put a tracker on your dick. I'm not walking up to no woman in no restaurant. If you with a woman in a restaurant, you just go stay with that woman. Yeah, that part is on there too. This is a full video. Let's get into it.
Yep, now you don't say shit to me, bitch. Cause you up here telling everybody that I ain't shit to you. And you telling everybody this and that. You moved up out of my motherfucking house. Now this my husband. Don't worry. You clown ass bitch.
Yup, she a full-time watchdog. And she said to her husband, you out telling everybody I don't mean nothing. You moved out of my house. So it sounds like this dude's behavior and action is telling her he feel like he a single man. This man feel like he's single. He feel like he's single. Cause she over here talking about, oh, you telling them all this about me and I don't mean nothing to you and this, that, and the third. Okay, so this man been cheating. He moved out the house. He living a single life. Mind you, this is black marriage. This is black marriage. Clearly, this isn't the only woman. This woman been going around fighting other women because her husband will not stop cheating on her. Mind you, he's cheating on her. She keeps having to go through this with woman after woman after woman because she ain't getting down to the root cause of the problem, which is this damn man. Kiana, you said, but she's going to have to fight every woman. Yeah, she is. She's gonna have to fight every woman he cheats on her with, and who's doing all that for a cheating senior citizen? I don't even know, but the messiness, this ain't all the messiness. We about to get into it. Let's get into some more.
I know you mad. No, it's just what I had thought it was. I knew he was fucking with this hoe. She always comment on his motherfucking post and shit. You can't do that. Bitch. I know where you work at, hoe. Bitch. You hear me? Bitch, I'm by myself, hoe. You said what? You gonna let me make it? You will. Okay then. You gonna let me make it today. I know where you work at. But you nasty dick ass sour musty dick bitch. I got something for you, hoe. Bitch, he ain't tell you his personal business, did he, bitch?
There ain't no way.
He didn't tell you that. I hope you ain't putting that dick up in your mouth, hoe. I hope you ain't putting up.
And look how tacky that. But look, this is a marriage. I want y'all to understand. This is married man, married woman. And let's talk about the side chick right here, because listen, do I think the side chick is to blame for this husband cheating? No. But where the side chick is wrong at, ma'am, why are you sitting in this restaurant with this public display of foolishness over this damn man? Both of these are low-tier hood rats. Neither of these women have any self-esteem. Because I'm not about to be in no restaurant with no man and a loud hood rat comes up. Oh, that's my execute. Yeah, that would be my execute. Yeah, she calling him sour, musty, nasty dick, but you fighting over it. But you in here to confront somebody over it. So who's really the clown-ass bitch? Who's really the clown-ass bitch? The one that keep getting into brawls over an old geriatric cheater? Or both of them really clowns? Both the women are clown here. Both of the women are clowns. You don't ever fight over no man, and definitely not over no cheating man.
In your mouth. Yup. Everybody close the fuck out. Yup. I just had to put this out in the air because this sour-ass bitch telling everybody my business. We're here for abusive ass. Nah, don't talk to me. If you put your hands on me, you gon' go to jail. If you put your hands on me, you go in the jail. If you put your hands on, and bitch, I don't care. I don't give a fuck, bro. You think I give a fuck, bitch? Hey, your dad, you gotta leave. Stupid ass bitch. Old ass sorry hoe. You and that washed up ass hoe. I want you to fight, bitch. I want you.
So he's abusive. He's a cheater. He moved out. He told her she means nothing to him. He got stank sour dick. But you want to fight women over him? So, Sunflowers, it ain't just the side chick that's trifling. She trifling too. Ain't no way to get around the side chick being trifling. Because, ma'am, why are you there? Ma'am, why are you there? So this is two hood rats in a hood rat situation with a male hood rat. That's what it is. You fighting over an abusive cheater who got sour, nasty, stank dick? This what you fighting over?
Do it. I want you to do it.
Get in the fucking car, let's go.
Yeah, do what your nigga told you to do, ho.
Hey, look, you don't do what the fuck I tell you to do. Yo, dumb. Stupid ass. That's why your ass is replaced, you stupid motherfucker. That's why you get replaced.
This is I want to hit you, ho.
Get the fuck out of the fuck. Not your motherfucking ass. Yo, dumb ass. Yo, motherfucker.
Why? Why the brick ass? I'm just down here.
This is a marriage, y'all. This is a marriage. This is a marriage. I want y'all to look at the fact that this is a marriage. You said, I bet she posted them happily married online a lot. I'm sure she was flexing on marriage. I'm sure she was. Yeah, I'm sure she was. Listen, a side chick is the least of this woman's worries. A side chick is the least of this woman's worries. No, yeah, that is a marriage. Statistically, that is a black marriage. I don't, listen. Lullaby doll, you can delude yourself as much as you want to. I did the research. This is a typical black marriage. This is a typical black marriage, statistically. It may not be every woman running around fighting and confronting women in restaurants, but the cheating, the abuse, the side babies, oh yes. Oh yes it is. Yes it is. We sure are about to look at something with these black men. We sure are. We gonna look at something with these black men, because I already pulled up the data. Black men are the men who are the most likely to have multiple baby mamas, multiple women pregnant at one time, multiple side chicks, marital infidelity. I already pulled them. DV rates are sky high among married black women. What do you mean this ain't no black marriage? What do you mean? Yeah, it is. It is a black marriage. It is the typical, quintessential, statistical black marriage. Full of infidelity, full of STDs, full of side chicks, full of side babies, yes. Yes. And while the data will not tell you whether a man has multiple women pregnant at one time, it can definitely tell you the group of men who are the ones who mostly are having sex with multiple women at one time. And we know that when a man is having sex with multiple women at one time, multiple pregnancies happen. Those men will be black men. Do it stop when they're married? No, it does not. Yep, hello Offset, hello Stephon Diggs, hello Nick Cannon, hello NBA NBA young boy. Yes, statistically, black men are the ones most likely to be having sex with multiple women concurrently. Data does track it. Cam Newton, Future, we can throw some more in there. Those men ain't married, but does it matter when they're married? Absolutely not. Why? Because black men got the highest rate of marital infidelity. Black men are the most likely to go outside their marriage and create a side baby. So you can say this ain't black marriages, but I'm gonna need you to prove me wrong then. I'm gonna need you to pull some stats, girl. I'm gonna need you to pull up them stats. Cause we can have ChatGPT pull up the stat right now. Yeah, we can have them pull it up right now. Now, I just told ChatGPT to pull it up. I told her to pull up the data on which race of men are the most likely to engage in an extramarital affair. Who want to take a gander at which race of men came up as number one? Which race of men you want to, which race of men you want to go with? Cause I'm a bet on this, and I'm gonna say I'm a bet black men for 200. I got the stats right here. Yeah, black men. It says black men have historically reported the highest rate of extramarital sex in national surveys. Several studies found that African American men report higher infidelity compared to white and Hispanic men. White men report lower levels than black men, but still higher than some other groups in surveys. It pulled up another stat. Infidelity by race. Black men have the highest self-reported. Mind you, this survey is self-reported. So black men are telling you they cheat the most in their marriages. Black men are telling you that. They're telling you, like literally black men on these surveys are saying that they cheat the most. They cheat the most. The rate of black men having extramarital affairs is literally around the same rate as black men who get married. Actually, the black community, only about 26%, only between 25 and 30% of black people get married. Well, 28% of black men reported extramarital affairs. 28% of them reported extramarital affairs in these surveys. So, yeah, black men do. We can ask to pull up, you want to pull up the data on which group of men are most likely to have an extramarital affair that leads to a child? Do we need to do that? Because I can prove it. Because I can prove it that statistically it's black men. So we can come in here and be delusional and say, well, this isn't black marriage. Yeah, it is. It is. And the man is the root cause. The man is the root cause. Yet all over TikTok, you got a bunch of black women, mind you. And I ain't saying white women ain't doing it. I'm not saying white women ain't doing it. I want y'all to know white women ain't doing it. I ain't saying white women ain't doing it. But what I am saying is that mostly what's coming up on my timeline is black women sitting up here in video saying the side chick is to blame. Look, all you gotta do is type it in. All you gotta do is type it in, and look, there are long list of videos with black women. Oh, the side chick is to blame. No, ma'am, your husband is to blame. You should only be checking him. If you were checking him, you wouldn't have to keep checking side chicks. The man is the root cause of the problem, ma'am. Look. The side chick is to blame for her actions. The side chick is to blame. Why do women blame the other woman, asks Becky, but all these black women, oh, the side chick is to blame. No, ma'am, your husband is to blame. I want to see what her video got to say.
All right.
See, look, the side piece is the problem. Look, the side piece is the problem.
He had a black wife that was with him the entire time until he started making money. Once he started making money, he started cheating on her. And then she finally leave him.
And look, an African lady. This is why I say, I don't know why black people like to separate themselves from their origins. I don't know why black people like to do that. The same way black women worship men in here in these divided states of America, is the same way African women. It's same women, same pathology, different region. African women blaming the side chick, African American women blaming the side chick, when really no one's to blame but your damn husband. Your husband is to blame. Your husband is to blame. And if that woman in that video, if she would have understood her husband is to blame, she probably wouldn't have been out fighting women. Right, and exactly. Divine Goddess said, imagine fighting to remain the proud wife of Community Dick. We for real. Because that's all you know. How you cheating? Why is a cheating man worth fighting for? Oh yeah, because y'all don't think he cheating. You think the side chick is to blame. The side chick, look, the side chick.
The side chick doesn't get to win, especially if she knew about you. If she knew that he was in a relationship, he had a family, that he was married, that he was engaged, and before you get in my comments and say, we should not blame the side piece for the man's actions, I'm not blaming her for his actions, but I'm holding her accountable for hers. She does not get to...
Okay, but her actions is having sex with a man. There's no accountability that she needs to be held to for having sex with a man who went out and solicited a woman to cheat on his wife with. The man is the root cause of the problem. And when a woman says this, the side chick is to blame, just know that she is very male identified and she ain't holding the man accountable. She's not. She's male identified and she's absolutely not holding the man accountable. What she is doing is fighting for disloyal dick. She's fighting for dick that obviously don't want her. If you gotta chase a man, that means he running from you, girl. If you gotta chase the man, he don't want to be with you. If you running people down in restaurants, that man don't want to be with you. To me, if a man cheat on me, he don't want to be with me. To me, that's what that means. You cheat on me, that's you telling me you don't want to be with me. Okay, let me set you free so you can go be with who you want to. Go find the hood rat of your dreams, man. That's what I'm gonna tell him. Go find the hood rat of your dreams. Let me go ahead and get out your way because you think I'm holding you back. I ain't gonna hold you back. Go find whatever hood rat you want. What I have ain't for you. It ain't for you. Men are the root cause of the problem because even among women, what is the common theme that you see with women? In terms of a problem with another woman, what do you commonly see a woman having an issue with another woman over? A man cheating. Oh, my man. Oh, she took my man. Oh, this bitch is in a restaurant with my man. Well, your man is sitting down here, man. Why don't you just ask him why he's sitting with her? Why you don't just go up to the man and ask him, why are you here with this woman? But then she knows why. Because that hood rat herself said, well, he telling the world I don't mean nothing. He moved out of my house. If he moved out your whole house, ma'am, why are you in this restaurant talking to this other woman? Yeah, exactly. Yup, Creole jollof rice, they love it when a woman fight over them. Men will try to pit women against each other with pillow talk just to get them to fight, just to create hostility. I've had men do this. I don't bite. I don't bite. I don't care why are you talking to me about another woman? It's gonna be the issue for me. The issue for me is gonna be that you're talking to me about another woman. So now I'm starting to think you want another woman. Now I'm starting to think that I need to let you go find another woman. Why are you talking? If you talking to me about your baby mama, your past date, okay, you probably need to go be with that person then. You probably need to go be with that person. You're not gonna pillow talk to me about a woman. You're not. You're not pillow talking to me about another woman. When men do that, they are trying to sow seeds of discord between you and a woman you don't even know. It's like you don't even know this woman. Yup, he moved out of the house. She said it in the video. She said it in the video. You watch. Well, let's go back to the beginning of this video because we're gonna analyze this video. We're going to analyze it. Where my video at? We about to analyze it. Because watch. She's going to say he moved out her house. Listen.
My husband with this bitch that he met at the casino that he was flirting with in my motherfucking face. I said what the fuck I said, the hoe ain't gonna do nothing about it. Yeah, I said what I said. You down here with my husband. Yep, now you ain't gonna say shit to me, bitch. Cause you up here telling everybody ain't shit to you. And you telling everybody this and that. You moved up out of my motherfucking house.
You telling people I ain't this and that. You done moved out of my house. Yep, cutie pie caramel. It's like, I'm not about to be triangulated against a woman I don't even know. It works with most women because most women are male identified. Most women want to go into a man's life and prove that she's different from every other woman. I'm not going to do that. I don't, if you don't already know I'm different from every other woman, I'm not proving myself to you. I don't have time to prove nothing to a man. I'm not going to prove anything to you. If you don't know, then you lack discernment. This woman sitting here at this table with all of this drama going on. Why are you sitting at a table with a man who got this much drama? Because what I will say is the side chick is the same as the hood rat in here because she seems like she's with this woman.
This is my husband. Don't worry.
And look at this. She's sitting here calmly. Ma'am, why are you so calm and he got a whole angry hood rat confronting you? And she looking like she just fine. Look, ma'am, you too damn calm. So both of these women are a problem. Do I think she's violating something by being with him? No. The wife even said he goes around telling people he ain't with her. He moved out of her house. So this is a hood rat who can't let go. This is a hood rat who don't know how to move on when a man already shown you that he don't value you. He does not value you. How many times do a man gotta tell one woman that he don't want them as? How many times do he gotta show her? He done already moved out the house. Yep, you said these are some old women fighting over Papa Dua. Yep, they are. She done said he was abusing her. This man has told, the fact that she's still sitting here says a lot about her. Now we can go in on her because of her lack of self-value, but is she violating somebody other than herself? No. I don't think she's wrong with being with him because what the wife just described to me is a single man. The wife to me described the man that's single that she don't want to let go of. So I don't even think he's cheating on her at this point. At this point, he ain't even cheating on her because what more can you do to show a woman you ain't with her than moving out of the home? He done already moved out of the home. This is a man who has moved out of the home, moved on to another woman, telling the world he does not want this woman, but her low self-esteem got her in this restaurant fighting over a man who's already told her he don't want her. He already moved out.
You clown ass bitch!
Look, y'all, was that Anton Daniels over here sitting at the table? Hold on. Y'all, I swear over here at this table in front of him is Anton Daniels.
Just what I had thought it was. I knew he was fucking with this hoe. She always commenting on his motherfucking post and shit. Bitch! I know where you work at, hoe. Bitch!
Look, is this not Anton Daniels? Y'all not gonna tell me this ain't Anton Daniels sitting right here in this restaurant with this raggedy beard that look dirty Y'all not gonna tell me this ain't him with the hat on. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Say I'm lying. That this ain't Anton Daniels. It is. Listen, you can say it's not. You can say, look, Stu Vision, you can say it ain't. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. This is who he is. This is Anton Daniels. I don't care what y'all say. Bottom line is, to me, this is Anton Daniels, and this is both these women are hood rats. Okay, you getting out of here, Stu Vision. Bye. Yeah, you just get to go. There ain't nobody got time for you. Like, nobody got time for you. So, Stu Vision, bye. You ain't gonna spam up the comments saying the same thing. You lying. Okay, now you gone.
You hear me, bitch? I'm by myself, ho. You said what? You gonna let me make it? You is. Okay then. You gonna let me make it today? I know.
Look, her main problem, the reason she in here aggressive, shouting and hurling insults at this woman is over a cheating man who done told her that he don't want her. This man done told this woman multiple times he ain't want her. He don't want her. He don't want her. This is one of the primary issues that women have. Trying to hold on to men who don't want you. This man done showed her and told her he don't want her. It should have only taken one time. If this woman had any sense about herself, it would only take her one time of saying, I don't like you. I don't want you. One time is all it would have took. And she should have been gone. Instead, this woman is out here literally fighting. Fighting over a man who don't want her. She's fighting over a man who does not want her. Absolutely. The black version of Cardi B.
I know where you work at. I know where you work at. But you nasty dick ass sour musty dick bitch. I got something for you, hoe.
So she fighting over some nasty, musty, sour dick? That's what she doing? Ma'am, you fighting over nasty, musty, sour dick, ma'am? Where is your self-esteem, ma'am? I want y'all to see a woman who don't have a drop of self-esteem. You have no pride. You have no self-esteem. You have no self-love. If this woman had even an iota of self-esteem or pride, the tiny mustard seed of pride wouldn't let her walk her dumb ass in that restaurant acting like that. You're calling her a clown ass bitch and you brought the circus to a restaurant. So even if she is a clown ass bitch, you the main one. You the ringleader. You the circus. You brought the whole circus to this damn restaurant. Both of y'all clown ass bitches over here fighting over a damn cheating ass man. Yeah, she want to lose her freedom over this.
Bitch, he ain't tell you his personal business in the bitch. He ain't tell you that. I hope you ain't putting that dick up in your mouth, ho. I hope you ain't putting it up in your mouth. Yep. Everybody close the fuck out. Yep. I just had to put this out in the air because this sour ass bitch telling everybody my business with his abusive ass.
With his abuse, and he 10 months pregnant. Lord, I'm like, y'all. This is the type of woman that has no problem having kids in hoods and in poverty. Because they're the archetype that's being displayed here. There is an archetype, a hood rat archetype that's being displayed here. A very low self-esteem, self-hating, male-identified woman who would have no problem having, birthing, and raising kids in the hood. A woman who believes that the next woman is the reason why her raggedy ass man is cheating. Because you ain't calling him sour, musty dick over one woman. If he got sour, musty dick, this is an accumulation. This is an accumulation. This lady spent this whole marriage fighting other women over her man that don't want her. And I don't even want to say her man because this is a man that moved completely out of a house. He moved out. So it's hard for me to say that this man is wrong. I can say the woman is dumb for being with the man. I can't even say the man is wrong because she said herself he moved out of the house. Yeah, and Becky, and then you got overweight Becky over here trying to calm the situation down because a black woman want to be a hood rat, act like a dumb hood rat clown ass bitch in a restaurant over the worst type of man possible.
Now don't talk to me. If you put your hands on me, you gon' go to jail. If you put your hands on me, you going to jail. If you put your hands on, and bitch,
and look, he approaches her degrading her, calling her stupid. He walked up to her to say, "Listen, you a stupid motherfucker." That's when he come up to her to degrade her and call her stupid. This is what he came to do. First words out of his mouth, no, he can't even see his dick. Not Mr. Potbelly. You think Mr. Potbelly can throw some dick and he 10 months pregnant, please? And there ain't no way that's good dick. And she just said it's musty dick. She said it's musty sour dick. Creole Jollof, she said this is musty, nasty sour dick. He 10 months pregnant though. This man is completely out of shape. She said he's abusive, got nasty, sweaty, musty, crusty, whatever dick. So not only is he cheating on you, but he knocking your head through the washer and dryer, ma'am. So this man cheating on you, running around with different women, probably got your BB all thrown off. This woman looked like she smelled like the fish market. You have to smell like the fish market because you over here saying he got some nasty, dirty, musty dick. But you fighting over it though.
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck, hoe.
Why you think I know?
You think I give a fuck, bitch? Hey, your dad. You gotta leave. Stupid ass bitch. Old ass sorry hoe. You and that washed up ass hoe. I want you to fight, bitch. I want you to do it. I want you to do it.
Get in the fucking car, let's go.
Yeah, do what your nigga told you to do, hoe.
Hey, look, you ain't doing the fuck out there. Yo, dumb. Stupid ass. That's why you...
This is definitely Cardi B. This is Cardi B, this is Krishan Rock, and that type ilk. Again, this is a very prevalent hood rat archetype in our community because what? So they ain't in the hood? So y'all don't think they, put a one if you think they ain't in the hood. Because it's looking real hoodish to me. This don't look like no suburb to me. This looks like hood rat antics coming from a hood rat archetype that blankets the community. It really does. Because again, if the likes of Cardi B and Sexy Red are popular and got a black female following, you not gonna tell me we don't have a hood rat epidemic in this community. We do. You said they in Compton? No, they not. No, I think this is in Memphis. I think this is actually in Memphis, I think. This is the hood rat though. Cardi B gonna pay him millions of dollars then leave. No, she gonna fight over him too. She gonna fight over him too. Cardi B tried to fight the Offset side chicks. We know this is who she is. And we know the very women who support her. We know the main group of women who support her and Krishan Rock. Because even if you go say this ain't Cardi B, it's definitely Krishan Rock. The only people who follow Krishan Rock are black women. Krishan Rock was doing this pregnant. Didn't she lose her teeth fighting Jalen over Blueface? Ain't that how Krishan Rock lost her teeth? Fighting Blueface's baby mama? archetype here. There is a hood rat archetype here. There is a certain mindset here. This is the side chick is to blame. This is what you do when you think the side chick is to blame. This is what blaming the side chick instead of Mr. Musty Nasty Dick here. This is what blaming the side chick leads to. Because if you go into the comments, and there were some comments, one of these videos I had commented on, I really had. And there was a whole bunch of black women in there talking about how they too would have attacked this woman. Even though they raggedy ass man is cheating, they would have attacked this woman. Talking about, oh, I would have just gotten in the car and took her on a ride of her life. So you would have risked kidnapping and assault over a dusty raggedy bandit? Because if you would have took the car and drove that woman anywhere except where she asked you to take her, then you would have been kidnapping. So you gonna catch a kidnapping charge over a raggedy ass bandit? Really? Stefan didn't give Cardi B 1.2 million. There is absolutely nothing to substantiate the claim that Stefan Diggs gave Cardi B 1.2 million. Tam Leo, you said you saw that comment? Yeah, that was retarded, right? I commented on that comment, Tam Leo. I went on there under that comment and said, and while y'all are serving out y'all prison sentence, he gonna be cheating on the next woman. Because that's really what's gonna happen. Which brings me to this story here. We about to watch this story here, because this goes into the Quadasia Johnson situation. She felt like the side chick was to blame too, fought over a bandit. Now she's sitting in a prison cell with a first-degree murder charge. Same as this woman. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. This is the whole side chick is to blame.
Was found guilty of voluntary manslaughter, and this is a case you need to hear about. Okay, so a little background before we get into it. This woman's name is Quanisha Johnson. She's a mother of 3 and lives near Atlanta, Georgia. In September of 2022, she agreed to let the father of her youngest child, who was a newborn at the time, live with her. His name is DeMonte Smith. According to Quanisha, she lets him stay with her because he had recently gotten out of jail and needed somewhere to stay. Plus, it meant that he could spend time with her baby. Okay, so fast forward to November 26, 2022. It's around 11 p.m. and Quanisha gets invited to go hang out with some of her friends. Quanisha leaves her sleeping children with DeMonte and gets dressed to hang out. Around 4 a.m., Quanisha calls DeMonte and tells him that her and her friends are at the second spot that they've gone to that night. Her friends had just gotten into an altercation. She wasn't in the altercation. She's all good. And then she shares her location with him. A couple hours later, it's about 6 or 7 o'clock. Quanisha and her friends are now at the third spot for the night. At some point while at that place, Quanisha's phone dies. When she realizes it's dead, she goes into the car to charge it, and that's when she sees a bunch of missed calls and texts from her aunties and from DeMonte. She calls her aunts back, and at this point, it's about 9 a.m. on the 27th. While she's reviewing those messages, one of her aunts calls. During the conversation with her 2 aunts, they 3-way in DeMonte.
Where have you been? You shorting, you think I'm a lady? I said, you know, I went and get my location. He then says, when you get here, I'm gonna
It's important to note 2 things right here. Number 1 is Quanisha had a day job, but she also worked at a bar at night.
So I want to let me tell y'all what this is doing. The reason this lady is doing this video, because this is a similar story to the Holly Johnson and Romika Meeks situation, where Holly Johnson, one black woman, decided to shoot and kill another black woman over a mushmouth bandit. Mind you, she hadn't even met the black woman. The first time she met her is when she killed her. Holly sat up there and said, okay, this was self-defense. No, it wasn't self-defense. It wasn't self-defense. You toe tagged that lady in cold blood over that damn bandit. So what this woman is doing is she's comparing these two stories where somebody claimed self-defense, but it wasn't really self-defense, and showing you how that how the law looks at what they did. All over bandits. You said reminds me of the time some crazy woman attacked me because her creepy boyfriend kept asking to show him feet. Yeah, see that exactly. This is a again. I won't even hang around with a woman who think a side chick is. A woman with that mentality is not going to be around me. She ain't going, because she's the enemy to women. It's the first sign of she is male identified. If she believes that side chick blame, she is male identified. And she will harm a woman over a cheating man. You know, there was a nasty bandit who wanted to come in here and you thought you was go dust up the comment section. And listen, bandit, because you got blocked and I know you a bandit, I don't care how many of you bandits come in here thinking you about to comment under a woman's name because you a cowardly ass bitch. If you were really that bold, you dumbass bandit, you would have drug your raggedy ass and your 3 trash bags in here with your face on a picture, unapologetic. But instead, you a cowardly ass bitch, and that's why I really don't have no respect for none of y'all. Let me just let black men know this right now. Let me let y'all know this right now. I'm gonna let y'all know the reason why I don't respect you. Let me tell you why the reason I don't respect you. Because I just saw a video of one singular white man. One black man, and the black man was so weak in this video, he laying on the ground screaming for somebody to help him, indicating that clearly black men are not capable of protecting themselves against men that they recognize they are physically stronger than. Because on average, your raggedy black ass will be stronger than him, right? But you got your dumb ass in my comment section talking about some she-boons. So then would your dumb ass be a he-boon then because you came out of her? Or are you too stupid to make the connection between if you think black women are she-boons, what does that make your dumb ass? What does that make you? Because you came from the womb of a woman who should have swallowed your raggedy ass, so we didn't have to see you in my comment section. Over here being cowardly and weak, too afraid to type what you really want to say with your own face. That's why I don't respect you. Because you can't even do nothing with your name on it. You won't even put your name on it. You want to cower around and act like you a woman. What, you trans now? You feeling like a woman? Hashtag Shania Twain. That's why you dragged 3 trash bags in here like a weak ass, neuter, cowardly bitch. Writing in the comment section something that you can't even say with your face showing? Really? And I'm supposed to respect that. So I'm supposed to respect weakness on the level that you only got the audacity to come into my comment section hiding. And I'm supposed to respect that. I'm supposed to see you as a king. I'm supposed to see you as a leader. But your weak leading ass came into this comment section hiding. That's what you did. You came in here hiding and bussy popping, trying to be seen. You wanted some attention, you getting that attention now. I want to know why you a weak ass bitch. I want to know why you ain't got the foot off of your neck. I want to know why you always talking about women's hair, but you ain't got no smoke for no man. Because if you take your dumb ass outside and you run into ice, you gonna be screaming and crying for help on that floor too. You ain't gonna be thinking about your mama's raggedy ass smelly weave. You gonna be thinking about somebody helping your weak cowardly ass so they can get a man off of you that's not even physically as strong as you. Weak bitch. That's the problem with black men. They got way too much weakness in them. And I know that's who came in here pretending to be a woman because y'all are the world's greatest cowards. Tell me the yourself? When have you ever shown other men that you will stand up to another man? You too busy talking about tampons and panty liners, bitch. I got some for you. I got some ultra absorbent super plus tampons that you can stick right up your cowardly ass pussy if you want to, since you worried about women's cosmetics anyway. No, I want to know why black men are always in the comment section of a woman's live stream, but they never got their dumb ass outside fighting no man. A man that literally and figuratively got their foot on your neck. These men that had their foot on your neck done dominated your ass. You in the chokehold hundreds of years, but you got the nerve to come into my comment section mentioning a cheekbone? Are you kidding me? You must be out your damn mind. Don't come in here with no weak cowardliness. Don't come in here with a woman's name. Oh, we men. We the men. We the leaders in the community. But you gotta hide behind a woman's name, you dumbass weak coward. Coming in here pretending to be a woman. Talking about but the white man gave y'all rights. Yeah, because your weak ass didn't have none. They gave us rights after they put your ass in the position that you needed to be in, which is the position of a bitch. Like, how did you let yourself become so cowardly that the men that's dominating you fear the women in your community more than they fear you? You ask the average white man, who do they fear most? Black women or black men? And they go hands down say black women. Hands down black women. Because you ain't never been known for doing nothing but submitting. Tariq over there, right, literally making videos of you on your knees sucking white dick. I'm only seeing one white man and one black man. You must have wanted to suck the dick. You wanted to suck the dick. Talking about you bug broken, putting out bug breaking documentaries like that's empowering. No, it shows how much of a bitch you are, how much of a bitch you was, and how much of a bitch you gonna continue to be. You are the bitch in past, present, and future. Bitch assness, that's all you got. Bitch is in your DNA. Cowardliness is in your DNA. Hiding is in your DNA. That's what you are. Don't ever come into my comment section bussy popping again unless you just want to get dragged. Because you know you just want to be seen, and you know as soon as somebody asks you one question, you will crumble like the little weak bitch you are. You could, listen, I see panels on TikTok all the time with black men. They'll bring their raggedy emotional asses on the panel. Soon as somebody asks them a question and they can't answer it, they go crumble like the bitch they are. Oh, you ask them, oh, well, how did welfare take you out the house if you're a provider? Oh, you hate black men. No, welfare did take black men. Okay, weak bitch, fine. Welfare took you out. Fine. Fine. Yet another thing that you got disempowered by the food stamps. So you got disempowered by a book of food stamps. You think I'm gonna sit up in 2026 and listen to you complain that you got leveled out by welfare that got reversed in 1968 and it's 2026 and your dumb ass still ain't got back in the house, weak bitch? But you think somebody about to let you run a community and all you do is run your damn mouth. Only to women though. Only to women. That's the only thing you hear these bandits talking about is women this, women that. Your raggedy ass is sitting up saying you the most desirable, but you waiting for the apocalypse to happen so you can get a woman. Just dumb. Dumb. Like they're so massively dumb. It's like shocking how stupid they are. Shocking how stupid they are. It's like, can you try to be smart? Can you just try to? Because I think if what's his name, the gamer, if he can get on video and teach himself how to read, surely you can teach yourself how to read and teach yourself how to comprehend while you at it. Please become smarter. If you read and comprehend, you will become smarter. You will. Pick up a damn book and read it, dumbass ditz bandit. Do you got cotton for brains? Dumb. Like they get on my nerves. Like, why would you come in my comment section Why would you come in my comment section with your cowardliness? Y'all know I don't like weak cowards. And there's too many black men who are weak and cowardly, but they want to prance around and try to be bold and strong. Only with words, though. Only with words. That's all they gonna do. All black men are gonna do is run their mouth. Run their mouth about weave. Run their mouth about makeup. Run their mouth about child support for a child that your dumb ass laid down and helped create. Yeah, sitting here talking about bleeding. Oh, submit to me while I get submit to me, although my history is saturated in other men forcing me to suck their dick. But I want you to submit to me. If you don't get your dick sucking weak ass out of here, bye. Bye. And don't open your dick sucking lips again to ask for no damn submission from no woman when you know you getting bent over by men. You are getting bent over and dominated by men. Stop asking women to submit to your weak ass. No. Why wouldn't she just go submit to the man whose dick you sucking? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Always provoking. There's always a bandit who's gonna come over here and try to provoke. Attention whoring, because this is what they do. They attention whore and provoke people. Because you know damn well ain't nobody really. Because here's the thing, if I open up these phone lines, the bandit ain't gonna be nowhere. The bandit ain't gonna be nowhere. If I drop the link, let me pin the link so we can see how many bandits ain't gonna come up here. Because we know they not. We know you're not going to come up here. Let me throw the link down just in case you're feeling bold beyond words. Because we know your words will try to make you seem bold, but you're really not bold, though. You can't only be bold when it comes to the alphabet and call your dumb ass a king. Just sounding stupid. Hold on, let me do this link here so we can see if this idiotic bandit actually want to sit up here and act like he's smart. He ain't though. And watch them not come up. They got so much to say until it's time to hit a link. They got everything to say until it's time to hit the link. That's the only time they got nothing to say. When you tell they weak raggedy asses to come up here and say what you gotta say, they gonna start running and hiding. And this is why I don't respect y'all. This is why I'm gonna keep dragging you. I'm gonna keep dragging you. That's all. I'm just gonna keep dragging you because you're weak. And I don't like weak men. You are weak. This is why I never give birth to one of you weak bandits. Because what am I doing giving birth to something that's going to be conquered and dominated by another group of men? And too weak and dumb to actually do something about it. Take the link, bitch. If you think that you're bold enough to come up here, take the link. You're not going to do it, though. Didn't think so. So moving right along to the next topic. Because bandits really don't want to come up here and say nothing. They want to troll like a little weak teenage bitch in high school. Just dumb. Like no one has time for you. No one has time. You know they not gonna come up. You know they not gonna come up. They never come up. All they do is bussy pop in comment sections. But when you tell them to get up here and explain why they allow men to force them to suck dick, they ain't gonna tell you. When you ask them why they haven't built a damn thing since they was on a plantation being forced to by the same men forcing them to suck dick, now they side with Susie though. When you tell them to come up here and explain how a king got put out of his house by a book of food stamps, they can't tell you though. But you want to be in the comment section talking about she-boons and weave. Just dumb. You might got young TB on the dragon. No, I'm tired of them. I'm just tired of them. I don't want you over here. I don't want you talking to me. You're not smart. you're dumb. And that is why you are conquered. You are conquered still because you are dumb. The reason you are the most enslaved male on the planet is because you are both weak and dumb. So do not come over into my comment section pretending to have some balls that were clipped a long time ago. You've been neutered. You don't have any more balls. But you want to come over here and pretend and act like you're not going to get dragged, and you are. Girl, no grocery store, no hospital. They don't even got a damn clothing store. If all the white grocery stores said black ass bandits ain't allowed in it, your dumb ass would starve unless a male identified black woman chose to feed your raggedy ass. But all you doing is waiting for food stamps to get cut off so you can get a little bit of submission, huh? You waiting for you waiting for the apocalypse so you can get some submission with your desirable ass? You said if you can't face another male, don't even attempt to step to a woman. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. And they just go get dragged. I don't know why y'all think somebody go shelter your feelings. I don't know what you think this is. I really don't. I don't know what you, like, what do y'all think this is? Because I'm not your mom, where I'm going to sit up here and coddle you and tell you, you is smart, you is brilliant. No, you is dumb as hell and you weak. And if you weren't dumb and weak, you would be in a different position. You're not going to be, look at the continent. Look at the continent. Continent raggedy as hell, most of it ran by black men, got the most resources, should be the wealthiest continent, but instead you got a batch of weak ass men over there living in abject squalor. In squalor. Because black men are so weak and ineffective. Can't even spell leadership, let alone embody it. You don't even know how to spell it. Talking about you built the Egyptian pyramids, but you don't know what to do with the hood. You built the Egyptian pyramids, but you clueless as to what to do with the hood. You been in the hood since you got your raggedy ass off the plantation. You ain't fixed the hood, but you built the pyramids. The same ones who built the pyramids, the descendants of the ones who built the pyramids, got put out their home by welfare. The same ones who come from the people who built the pyramids, they don't know how to turn the hood into a suburb. You don't know how to. You built the country, but you don't know what to do with a damn hood. Oh, white men won't let us. We can't do this because white men won't let us. So in order for you to build, you need to be on the plantation. So you need to be on a plantation where white men are holding a whip, forcing you to build in order for you to build, you dumbass bandit. That's what you just said? Right, we was the richest man, and now they broke and costing the government $50 billion, and they think that this is okay. And they literally think, they're so dumb, they will go on social media and say this stuff themselves. Oh, we was broken. If you talk about what happened to women on the plantation, Bandit's gonna come say, we was great too. We was great too. By a man that you said you're stronger than. Like, I just don't. Oh my God, it's just lunacy. It's just lunacy. It's lunacy. Lunacy. It really is. They running amok through the community, toe tagging everybody, blaming it on white supremacy. Like, so white supremacy is the reason you ain't paying child support. White supremacy is the reason why you ain't taking care of one kid that you got, really. White supremacy is why you killed your baby mama and live streamed it on Facebook. White supremacy is the reason for that. And look, that's why they don't got nothing to say. That's why they don't got nothing to say. They never got nothing to say. Never got nothing to say when you ask them something real. They never got nothing to say. Just weak. All they got weakness is to offer. We can't do this. Oh, we can't take care of our kids. Man, we can't build up no community. Man, what we supposed to do? Why don't the women tell us what to do? Why don't your dumb raggedy ass submit to women? Since you asking us for the solutions, then fall your dumb ass back and let the real leaders step forward. Get your raggedy ass out of the community and stop tearing it down so that black women can build it up. There's a whole white woman owning her own island in Senegal. Please don't remind me of how weak and useless they are. No, the only thing they built was what white men made them build. And they're telling you they can't build a damn thing unless white men allow them to. Oh, they can't build up no communities. Oh, because the white men will come burn it down. Well, then the white men will come burn it down. Oh, yeah, because you know you a weak ass bitch and you ain't gonna do nothing in return. You're not gonna do nothing about it. So you would be worried about the white man coming to burn it down because your dumb ass ain't gonna do nothing in return. You gonna let them. Oh, the black man, the white man used black women. Let's just see. Let's take a gander. Let's just go over some history. Let's actually ask. Let's entertain this notion of that white men use black women against black men. Let's just see. We just go see. Black men said that white supremacy used black women against the black men. So stupid. Could you please bring up any documentation, historical documentation or stats to verify this? Let's see if it brings up some stats on how it used to use the black women against the black men. Just dumb as hell. Just completely dumb. Then they don't even understand that when they say that a group of men use women against your dumb ass, all you're doing is telling us how much more weak you are. You just telling us that you're weak. Look at this. The specific sweeping claim that white supremacy used black women against black men is usually stated way broader than what the historical record can cleanly prove with stats. So it said the state used divide and destroy tactics on black movements, often led by men. So all it's gonna pull up is how black men were used against black men. The COINTELPRO program explicitly aimed to expose, disrupt, misdirect, or otherwise neutralize targeted groups. This don't say nothing about black women, though. A concrete example straight from FBI COINTELPRO files, an FBI memo about counterintelligence work around the Black Panther Party. We know this was men. Look, this shows institutions weaponize distrust and personal conflict. It does not by itself prove they specifically used black women. Where is this evidence? evidence. An infamous example is the 1965 Department of Labor report, the Negro Family, the case for national the Moynihan report, it brings up the Moynihan report, the report that said at the root cause. Let's ask direct questions. How many times were black women used to dismantle civil rights groups? Groups like the Black Panthers, Deacons of Defense, MLK, and Malcolm X. Because I know for a fact 2 black men did this. Short answer, there is no verified historical count of how many times black women were used to dismantle these groups or leaders. No archive, no court record, or declassified files that tracks operations. They don't exist. It don't exist. So let's ask another question. Who were the main ones used to report slave revolts? Men or women? I mean men or women? For example, who told white enslavers about Nat Turner's revolt? One should be a black man. The initial alert about Nat Turner's revolt came from black men, not black women. Let's ask who was used to infiltrate the Black Panthers. Who was used to infiltrate the Black Panthers? Black men or black women? The majority of the documented primary infiltrators and paid informants we can name are men. They're men, black men. Who ratted out Harriet Tubman? Who told on Harriet Tubman? Black men or black women? A black man or a black woman? Oh, it said nobody told on her. So nobody had to tell on Harriet Tubman. She was so effective, they looked into her. Yeah, they didn't have to tell on. Nobody told on Harriet Tubman. It don't look like. They were just surveilling her. She was a known target with a public bounty on her head with multiple, So this was Harriet Tubman's looked like it was a government thing where they looked at, they just reward out for her. But it's black men. Black men. Yeah, there isn't one on there. Why you don't see a name betrayer in the record? Tubman operated in small compartmentalized groups. Routes were constantly changed. She was smart. Participants often didn't know the full chain. Secrecy was enforced. Yeah, she was very smart. When you read this, Harriet Tubman was very smart and very strategic. She was known for turning people back if they panicked. That operational discipline is exactly why no confirmed foreman is attached to her missions. If someone claimed a black woman, yeah. Yeah, Harriet Tubman seemed like she was a very smart thinker. Cause look, y'all see the screen, it says Tubman was a known target with a public bounty on her head after multiple rescue missions. Slaveholders, newspaper, and law enforcement circulated descriptions and reward. Risk came from wanted posters, patrol surveillance, slave catchers, plantation rumor network, and transport check parts. Her danger came from a reward and patrol system, not one identified informant. Underground Railroad reality check. The Underground Railroad was compromised at times, but exposure typically came from captured escapees under interrogations, white civilians seeking reward, professional slave catchers. It says why you don't see a named betrayer. Tubman operated in small compartmentalized groups. She was very smart. Routes were constantly changed. Participants often didn't know the full chain. So she was only telling them what they need to know. Yeah, you can tell she was nothing to take lightly. Secrecy was enforced hard. She was known for turning people back if they panicked. That operational discipline is exactly why no confirmed informant. I want them to compare. Can you compare Nat Turner's slave revolt to Harriet Tubman's slave rescue, which she basically did, in terms of preparations, in terms of method and preparation? Because it seems like Harriet Tubman was smarter. The way she did it was smarter than Nat Turner. There are two different resistance models: open, violently uprising versus covert extraction. Yeah, he should have did it the way she did it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like one was just a revolt, violent. They were completely different. Open, violent uprising versus covert extraction network. Same enemy. Harriet Tubman was way more effective. Nat Turner should have went Harriet Tubman style. Immediate overthrow through violent insurrection, and men only know violence. It seems like men only know how to go to violence. Not so fun fact: 2 black men assisted JW. Oh, I need to ask something. Who? I want to see who assassinated MLK. Or MLK Jr. Who did it? Whether the black man. Who is James Earl Ray? Is this a black man or a white man? Oh, a white man, okay. Ray shot King from a boarding house. He was arrested 2 months later. He later recanted and claimed a conspiracy, but it stood. The committee included Ray as the shooter, but said there was a possible broader conspiracy, not proven. So they say he was the assassin, but there was a conspiracy behind it. You said 2 black men assisted. Let me see. It is said that 2 black men, JW. I wish this pop-up would stop. Millen and Roy Barnett, or Roy Bryant. And killing Emmett. Why did I put 3? Could you Confirm. Yes. Well, let's see. Here, let me, I did blow my nose real quick and then we'll get to this. Let me blow my nose. Okay, here we are. It says short evidence. Thank you so much, J. Lou Hugh. You said, I think Nat led an emotional element in. Harriet could not afford to let emotion in business. Yeah, exactly. Perfectly put. And thank you so much, 1MZD. Perfectly put. Yeah, you can, if Nat Turner just led a violent insurrection, that's emotion. Harriet Tubman was strategic. But it says short evidence-based answer, yes. Trial testimony shows that at least one black man was forced at gunpoint to assist after the abduction, but not as the voluntary partner in the murder. He was coerced, witness participant, not a conspirator. The two white men identified were these two. What the court record shows, during the 1955 trial, a black sharecropper named Henry Lee Loggins testified that he was present on Milam's property. Milam brought Emmett Till there after the kidnapping. Loggins said Milam forced him at gunpoint to help load Till into a truck. He stated he did not participate willingly and feel being killed if he refused. His testimony is part of the official trial transcript and later historical reconstruction of the case. Another key witness, not an accomplice, Willie Reed, a black teenager who testified he saw Milam and Bryant with Till and heard sounds of violence. He reported what he saw and testified. He did not assist in the crime. His testimony was considered brave given the danger. So they were witnesses? Yes, one black man was forced to assist removing them. It said they didn't voluntarily help. Angry black assistance shown in records was coerced under threat of death, not collaboration. So, yeah. Emmett Till. Yeah, that is true. The uncle let him take him instead of fighting him. And I don't understand why you would do that. I don't understand why do that. It makes no sense. If I'm correct, you either have to stay in the group or die. She said, either you can or die as a slave. Yeah, Harriet Tubman was, that's the thing. If you're being logical and if you're using logic, you would plan it out. You said Harriet had a traumatic brain injury and still outdid these bandits. Yeah, she was clearly very smart. Just by reading up on her method, she was smart. And I think Nat Turner. Okay, so Harriet Tubman's thing. So look at the way they said it. They said Nat Turner's was short duration, high violence, rapid suppression, brutal retaliation afterwards. So almost unsuccessful. Harriet Tubman, it said she was way more effective, actually. It said her goal was to remove enslaved people out of the system permanently. Her method was stealth travel at night, disguise and misdirection, pre-mapped routes, movement between safe houses, code signals and trusted contacts, avoidance over confrontation, armed before defense, not attack. Preparation style, extensive route intelligence, trusted abolitionist network, safe houses arranged in advance, seasonal timing, winter travel, reduced detection. This was a very smart woman, very smart woman. Compartmentalized knowledge, few knew the full routes, repeat mission planning, psychological screening of escapees. Operational strength, low visibility, repeatable success, scalable over time. Operational weakness, slow dependency on secrecy, vulnerable, yeah, but she was still. Result pattern, multiple successful missions across years with increasing bounty risk but sustained impact. So look, it says factor, core strategy, violent uprising, hers was a covert rescue. Visibility, immediate and public, hers was hidden and deniable. Duration of his, days, hers, years. Planning depth, tight circle, short horizon, she had a network, long horizon. Logistics, minimal, her logistics was extensive. Use of violence, offensive, defense only. Scaling method, recruit during action. This is when you are smart. This is when you're smart. Notice how Harriet Tubman, her intellect, led her to strategy, long-term strategy. Nat Turner's demands led him straight to violence, a one-off. Straight to violence. Sustainability low, sustainability high. Risk model, all or nothing, incremental. She was way better than him. Turner tried to break the system from the inside with force. Tubman drained the system quietly, repeatedly, and strategically. One is a lightning strike, the other is a long campaign. She was very smart. Yup, this is the difference between when you subscribe to violence versus when you use your intellect. That's why I say if men were really as smart as they claim to be, they will be using their intelligence, not force. Yeah, Harriet moved very strategically. She very strategic and very smart. She used her brains. And that's how you tend to overcome and defeat people who are much stronger. Because Harriet Tubman said, you know what? I can't beat them physically, but I can beat them if I use my intellect. Harriet knew she couldn't beat them physically. She knew she couldn't just go fight them. She knew she couldn't just go fight them. So she said, I'm not going to fight them. I'm going to liberate my people from them. According to Nat Turner's books, he says he expected far more enslaved black men to join him, but many would run, warn the white people, and help them to hide. If more black men helped him, he would have been more successful. Yeah, but it still would have been only a one-off. The result still would have been the same. And because when you're just going and doing violent attacks, you're only going to get a one or two off. That's not, you can't long-term engage with violence. You can't engage with that type of violence long-term. We need to get Andrew Tate off the line. White women are already dealing with Andrew Tate. Let Becky deal with her own son. Andrew Tate is Becky's daughter, Becky's son. Why do you want to intervene on, let white women deal with their own kid? Why would black women feel responsible for getting Andrew Tate out? And he got a white mama. Like he got a white mama. Like Andrew Tate is white women's problem. And I think white women are handling Andrew Tate the way they should be handling. White women are handling him. Why do you think Andrew Tate is in so much legal trouble? Andrew Tate's legal trouble is coming from white women, British white women specifically. Andrew Tate says he wanted to have white kids, that's why he dated white women. He's white himself. Andrew Tate is white, so Andrew Tate just didn't want to have biracial kids because Andrew Tate is white. Biracial and white makes white. Ain't nothing black coming from a biracial person and a white woman. Like that's like no. And then Andrew Tate's daddy ain't even full of black. Like his dad ain't even full of black. So at the end of the day, Andrew Tate is white women's problem. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. To me, Kevin Samuels shouldn't even been a factor. Kevin Samuels just should not have been a factor. And I think Kevin Samuels is going to end up being an L that black women are just going to have to end up carrying. Yeah, Andrew Tate is white women's issue, and I think we're going to let white women deal with Andrew Tate, because white women can deal with Andrew Tate a lot better than anybody can. Y'all, this is the end of the live, because really we've already been on here about 2.5 hours already, nearly. We got 5 more minutes and we'll be at 2.5 hours, which is my max. I'm getting a headache. You know, because a Dusty Bandit chose to come up in here, and I'm gonna try not to even get into dragging this Dusty Bandit again, but don't come up in my chat box having nothing but audacity. Because bandits are broke. They in the lowest social position in this country. They got no resources, no societal power. They don't run anything, but they got a whole bunch of audacity though. They got a whole bunch of audacity. Our next discussion, and we gonna see if bandits are gonna come up here and talk. They probably not, but we gonna see why it is that if bandits are the most desirable, why are they waiting for the apocalypse to happen so they can get sexual access to women for $40? I would really like to know that. And even if a bandit is here by any chance, between the 2 channels, if there's a bandit somewhere lurking, if you can just explain why you're the most desirable, but you're waiting for the apocalypse to happen so you can get some $40 throwback coochie, that would be really helpful, if you can explain why. Yeah, and why do you need to fight a woman who rejects you? Why do you need to toe tag a woman? Why were you so happy as the most desirable man? Why were you so happy when you thought food stamps was going away? Why were you talking about now the broke bandits, which is the vast majority of y'all, now y'all can get some coochie for $40, but you're the most desirable though? So, why do you need that? Why do you need that if you're that desirable? I just really need to know. I really need to know. And how are you desirable, but some food stamps remove you from your home? And why haven't you gotten back in your home? Can black men tell us why in 2026 they still haven't got back inside the homes? Did food stamp take you out of Becky's home too? So we gonna have a number of different questions that black men can respond to. Did food stamps remove you from Becky's home, or why are you not in Becky Maria and Ling Ling's home? Did you get removed? Did white supremacy take you out of there? Is white supremacy the reason why you done turned Becky into the fastest growing single mother to black children? Black children that you don't even want? Why? Why have you been sucking white dick and eating white cooch and you still the lowest on the social totem pole? I would like to know that. You ain't even got no promotion and you done sucked more white dick than black women have. Voluntarily, mind you. Mind you, voluntarily. So why is it that your dick sucking skills has not liberated you even in the least? I just want to know. Y'all, I am on Patreon. If you look at the screen, you will see my Patreon address scrolling. Because I know y'all notice I don't really put up new content on YouTube. All of my video content and most of my live streams are on Patreon. So if you would like access to those, you can use the address that's scrolling across the screen, and you can sign up for Patreon. You can get live streams and video content a la carte. You can do a subscription. There's different tiers, or you can just wait till I go live on Fridays when I feel like it, because I try to do it every Friday, but sometimes I just don't feel like being live on YouTube. But I really don't, because right now I'm getting a headache because it's a lot of energy, bandit energy. Why do you bandits never clink the link? Because they weak ass bitches. That's why. I mean, we cowardly bitches are gonna do what we cowardly bitches is gonna do. It just is what it is. It just is that this is just what they're gonna do. I mean, you really can't, at this point, anybody expecting black men to be different, to be bold, to be a warrior. Like, I don't know where we got the idea that they was warriors anyway, because for as long as I've been alive, they've been conquered and dominated. So I don't know where we've got this narrative from that they were warriors. Like, where do we get that from? They've been conquered and dominated for as long as I've been alive. So I'll never know no time when black men just had power. Like, can anybody name a time when black men had power or any social relevancy beyond being slaves and fodder for police brutality and sports? Oh, never. Okay, never. All right, never. Okay. All right, well, if y'all want the content, please go on Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there. It's not a requirement, of course. Everything is voluntarily. But if you would like to see the content, it is on Patreon. You said black men have already solidified their position in society. And yeah, they have. They have. And if they were going to have any other reputation other than that being weak ass bitches, they would have to do a whole lot to do that. And then I don't think that's gonna track, because even on the continent, they weak ass bitches. Like, how are you going live on TikTok and you on the continent and you living in squalor? Like, how? We gonna do a live stream on the problem with black men. We really are. We gonna just lay it all out there. I think that's what we gonna do next week on Patreon. On YouTube, I think we gonna lay out the problems with black men, and we gonna go down the list of all of the problems they got. Can't take care of their kids, can't build no community, can't get married, can't provide for they just can't. Black men are the can't do ass males of society. They really are. They the can't do males of society. Yup, got a whole continent and ain't did a damn thing with it, talking about they lead and women need to submit to them. Like, ain't no way. Anyway, y'all, we'll come back on here and drag, because I'm no bad to say still sitting up here talking about submission. I know you're not still sitting up here talking about submission as if anybody, and then these dumb bandits keep talking about white women submitting to them. Yeah, white women said they not submitting to your raggedy asses. They said they not. Because they've already succumbed to the fact that they got the same raggedy ass, cheating ass, abusive ass black men too. Cardi B over there basking in the ambience of getting the same black men twice. All of your preferences get the same damn black man, but you still running your damn mouth. Anyway, we ain't going into another drag, because then we'll be here all day. Let me end it now, because I ain't trying to drag down this morning. I will see y'all later. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, because y'all know ICE running amok in these streets. They just are. So y'all stay safe. Stay informed, stay vigilant, be aware of your surroundings, because there's a lot going on. And I'll see y'all, for y'all on YouTube, I'll see y'all next Friday. For everybody on Patreon, I'll see y'all Monday. Bye.